Live. How you doing, everybody? It's Bruce here. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. It's the big show, 8 o'clock Monday night. We're live. We're going to talk cruise ship news and what's happening out there. I hope you guys are doing okay. You're behaving yourselves. You're getting your shots. You're wearing your masks, maybe, distancing, taking care of yourselves, not abusing the system. I hope so. Welcome welcome all to the show tonight. Nice to have you here in Creston. We are on the edge of our seats because we are supposed to get rain tonight. We are really hoping for rain. It is now 5 o'clock Creston time here because I'm in the time zone of Los Angeles here in the far west of Canada. And at 10 o'clock tonight, that is in 5 hours, 90% chance of rain starting at 10 o'clock tonight. Oh, are we hoping for this? And it's supposed to last all night, 70, 80, 90%, right through 100%, right through tomorrow afternoon. Like, we're supposed to get a good 12 hours of rain. Oh, boy, do we need it. Do we ever need it? And are we wanting it? Over in Calgary right now, they are getting rain right now. It is raining now, and it's supposed to rain 100% right through all day tomorrow. And I couldn't be happier because if Calgary is getting rain now and we're getting rain in 5 hours, that means a whole bunch of Western Canada over here is getting rain. And boy, do we need rain on top of these forest fires because there is smoke all around us. And we were not able to see more than 2 miles today. Again, we have been sucked in with this terrible, terrible, awful air. The voice is scratchy, dry. The nose is constantly filling up. It isn't good. So yes, we're praying that this rain coming up, which is a good 24-hour soaker, we're hoping it's a soaker. I'm hoping Washington State. I'm hoping Idaho. I'm hoping Montana. I'm hoping parts of Washington and maybe Oregon get it too. Could it be that even California gets some rain? I have no idea where the system is, where it's going. But we're just hoping that it's everywhere and it's a good soaker. Boy, we sure need it. This has been a long, hot, dry summer. And I'll tell you right now, the forests all around us are just dry kindling. It's terrible. So, yeah, we'll see what's going on here. We need the rain big time in the West. Apparently, in California, it's so bad that some of the reservoirs are at record lows. They just have not had enough moisture, not even the runoff from winter. So, yeah, we're in a drought scenario. Let's hope things are coming around. I don't know. I just can't say for sure if it's going to happen, but we hope it will. Thank you, all of you, for joining me today from around the world. I'm so glad you're here. Do me a favor, if you wouldn't mind. Let us know. Tell me if you could. When is your next cruise? What cruise ship are you going on, and when is it? Tell us the name of the ship you're on and what's your itinerary. Let's share that info because I know a bunch of you are just itching to get going. Can I blame you? I can't blame you. Hopefully we will see you soon on cruise ships. Jen and I do not know what our schedule is going to be. We really don't know. But we're hoping that we can get on a cruise maybe this winter as well. We're about to become nomads here. Jennifer and I are about to be homeless in not too long a time frame because we are going to. We got our house for sale right now. It just got listed today, and we already have people in the house looking at it today with a realtor. Believe it or not, it got listed this morning. We had a realtor already in here. We're very hopeful that there will be interest in the house fairly quickly. But we might be, in the next couple of days, we might be actually setting our date for the departure from this property, whether we sold or not. We are getting ready. We're thinking of pulling the trigger to set the move date, to book the movers, to get the storage figured out, all the logistics, personnel to help and everything else. And then make the move. And if the house is sold, the house is sold. If there's an offer pending, there's an offer pending. If no offers come in, no offers come in. The house is empty, the house is empty. We're going to see how all this plays out. But we might be out of here within a month from now and headed to Calgary. That's where we're headed first. About 10 to 15% of what we have here will go with us. The rest is being eliminated. And that will go into storage. The remaining 15% will go into long-term storage. And Jen and I will be living out of suitcases. We'll have one big suitcase each, one small suitcase each. And then we're going to have one plastic tub with a snap type lid that will have my cappuccino coffee maker, my coffee grinder. Jennifer's going to have a plug-in electric, pot, and we'll have a teapot and some tea bags and some coffee, and so a couple of spoons, a couple of forks, a couple of knives, a couple of little plates, a couple of coffee mugs, small plates, big plates. We're done, and we're out of here. We're on the road. We're nomads, and the plan is to rent a apartment, condo, one bedroom type unit for about a month in Calgary. And then at the end of April, somewhere in that range, we will be heading south. Now, we don't know yet whether we can drive south to the United States or whether we must fly south to the United States. We don't know. We hope to know in a few days what the deadline is regarding the current deadline, August 21st. The land border for Canadians to go south is closed until August 21. Americans can now come into Canada by vehicle since the 9th of August. It's been on now for about a week. We're going to find out, we hope, in a few days from now, sometime this week, we hope, what the story is on the 21st of August, whether there's a reciprocal arrangement, or is it going to be September the 5th or 15th, or another month closure, no explanation, no future dates, no timing, no idea. We don't know. We'll find out when we find out. The hope we have is that by October 21, we're hoping by that, there will be an opening. So we're getting closer to October, and we don't like it without knowing the story. At the moment, we know we can fly into the USA, but we don't know if we can drive. And we would prefer to drive into the USA with our, quote, stuff. Heading to California, Arizona, Nevada range to start with. And then from there, we'll figure out our next plan. We don't know what the plan is. We have no plan. We have no plan because we don't know what the plan is going to be, because we don't know what the plan could be, because there are other factors we can't control. But this house is listed, and now we'll see if there are offers coming over the next week or two. We find one that's acceptable. Fantastic. We are moving. Fantastic. We'll get all that done. There may be a week where I shut down my two channels, this one and the other one, where I just concentrate with Jennifer for a whole week. The final packing of this place, the loading up of the truck, the moving of the truck to Calgary, the unloading of the truck in Calgary into storage, the getting rid of the truck, and the setting up of our accommodation there. And that might be a one week that I need with Jennifer to just not be distracted and get this project done. And then we are officially nomads, and this channel becomes the Traveling with Bruce with nomads, Bruce and Jennifer. And Jen will hold the camera, and I'll be on the air, and we'll see what's going on. You'll see her hands. You'll hear her voice. And away we go. We'll see what the future brings us. I'm kind of hoping that we get to go to the States, and we'll be in California, and all of a sudden we come across a cruise deal that is taking off from LA or from Miami or Port Canaveral. We find a deal. We find an opening. Last minute cancel, whatever it is. And we're taking a cruise. And we're flying to Florida at a moment's notice. And we're going to be on a ship. And we give you guys 3 days notice. Oh, by the way, this Saturday, we're going to be on blah, blah, blah ship. And, of course, half of you guys are going to freak out going, oh, I was just on that ship. Or I'm on that ship the week after. And some of you might say, I'm on that ship. I'll see you there. Well, who knows? We may then try to coordinate a meet and greet in Florida when we're there, either before the cruise or after the cruise. We'll figure all this out. We'll see what happens. We have no plan. We have no plan. We do not know. We cannot know. And when we know, you'll know. So there you have it, kids. Lots going on. Anyway, saying hi to everybody. Welcome all of you to the channel tonight. If you're able to hit the thumbs up button for us today, let's get up to 100 thumbs up as soon as possible. Get more traffic to the channel. That would be great too. Welcome all of you. Ken Koreka is here. Ken Koreka. Hi, Bruce and Jen from Janet and Ken in Saginaw, Michigan. The temperature is 75 and it is clear. Gas costs $3.16 a gallon. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, you guys. Here, gas is $1.48 a liter. 148 Canadian a liter. You need 3.7 liters for an American gallon. So you got to multiply 1.48 times 3.7. If you take 150 and you kind of do it that way, it's sort of kind of like 550 Canadian a gallon. Take the 550 Canadian, Americanize that number, and you're coming up with about 440 a gallon. So it's 440 American for a gallon of gas in Creston. That's kind of how it comes out, I think. Kirk, hi, Bruce and TWB family. Kirk from the Big Apple is in the house. Great sponsor show that we just had. Thank you, buddy. Every Monday from 7 to 8 o'clock in the evening, and every Friday from 7 o'clock to about 8 o'clock every Friday, we have shows just for members of this channel. Now, if you're a member of this channel, you can join me Monday and Friday. If you're a member of my other channel, Stock Markets with Bruce, you can join me Friday night as well, because it is a dual cast live trivia show for Stock Markets with Bruce and Traveling with Bruce, Friday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. So if you're a member of this channel or that channel, you can join us Friday nights. But Monday nights here, 7 o'clock, sponsor members of just this channel, we have a hangout show, and we talk about everything for an hour. And we just finished another show. We had a good time. Thank you, my friend Kirk, for being a member of this channel and joining us. Bullcraft Max is here. Hi, Bruce. Staying on Long Island for a few days, visiting the folks. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Thank you, and appreciate that. If you can throw us a thumbs up, that would be great. Sharon is here. Hi, Bruce. Long time no see. A sponsor member indeed. Thank you. Sylvia is here. Hi, Bruce. Raining here in Greensboro, North Carolina. I think some storm is coming towards us. T.S. Grace or Henry, that's true. There are a couple of them down in the Caribbean moving up. Billcraft, hope everything's going well with selling your house too. We will find out. Jason Alexander in the house. Welcome, Jason Alexander, from, I believe, Kelowna, British Columbia, if I'm not mistaken. Let's hope we get it, Bruce. The rain, the fires are so bad here in the Okanagan. It's looking like an apocalypse. And we have seen imagery from Kelowna, which is generally a gorgeous place. Gorgeous, a beautiful lake with the mountains on both sides. It's incredible. But with the fires, it is apocalyptic. Absolutely. I am praying for you guys that you get rain. We're getting rain. We just hope that these fires get really knocked down dramatically. The humidity is up. The temperatures cool down. All the firefighting advantages go our way. Boy, we're hoping for the best. I'm glad you're okay. Edward Gutowski, Charlotte, North Carolina, cooler with rain from Fred. There you go. KJ, Jamie, what's up, Bruce? Upper 70s in Grand Rapids, Beer City, USA, Michigan. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you here. Sylvia, that's all we get is rain for the last 7 days. We're just getting rain. Unbelievable. Jeannie, hello again. Bill and Jeannie are here for the big show. Still anticipating rain from Fred, too. In East Tennessee. Oh, man, you guys are getting it down there. Sharon, remember those thumbs up, people. Help Bruce out. Kevin is here. How you doing, Mr. Kevin Chapman, the author? Hi, Uncle Bruce. Greetings from Central New Jersey. It is football season. Is it football season yet? Did Jen enjoy book number 4? She has. I'm not sure if she's finished. I think she's done. I haven't asked her in the last day or two. And yes, football season has begun. The Canadian Football League has started. And, of course, American preseason has started. So, yes, football is becoming part of our lives. Nathan is here. Nothing but rain here in Asheville, North Carolina. Gas around $2.89 a gallon. $2.81 at Sam's. Hope you and Jen are great. We are hanging in there. We are getting more and more stressed about the move. But that's understandable considering the prospect at hand here. James, hey, Bruce, got off the Freedom of the Seas on August the 9th. Currently waiting for my wife to tell me when we can cruise again and what ship we will be on. I hope she enjoyed it. I hope the both of you enjoyed it. That would be great. Hello, Bruce from Southfield, Michigan. Manuvel Kemp, welcome, buddy. How you doing, man? Nice to have you here from Southfield, Michigan. This is fantastic. Sylvia, in North Carolina, if I could send the rain out west, I would. If we could do it, oh, that would be nice. Rose Henderson, Ken, hello, Rose. Jim, no rain in California, just more lightning strikes plus a big wind, and we don't need that. I hear you there. Some big wind is all we're getting. Amicus, I knew a guy who would sing in the rain. Colleen, hi all. Hello, Colleen. And Nathan, next cruise is Escape. February the 19th on my 41st birthday, 2022. Right on, Nathan. That'll be awesome. Sylvia, we're booked on Pride of America in Hawaii for February, but I'm not positive it will happen next July. We are going to try for the third time for an Aces of the Seas cruise to Port Canaveral, Nassau, and Coco Key. Let's hope this happens. Edward, 10, 21, 10, 20, 21, Celebrity Equinox, ABC Islands, 9 nights. Oh, so nice. John, hello, everybody. Hello, John Anderson. That car guy, I'm waiting until the pandemic ends to get on a cruise. Right on. Terry is here. Hi there, Terry Gallant. Harmony of the Seas is my next cruise, March 2023. Perfect day. St. Thomas and Saint Martin. Going to be nice, Terry. It's going to be nice. Ann Rogers, August the 7th, 2022 is our next cruise. Celebrity Equinox 6-night Western Caribbean. Very nice. Nathan, a happy Tom Seaver birthday. Sylvia, who's cruising but a bunch of YouTubers? I'll laugh out loud. D from Pero DJ got the virus on the Mardi Gras first sailing. That's right. That's right. They did. KJ cruising on the NCL Breakaway. June the 19th, 2022. Eastern Caribbean followed up with a back-to-back on the Norwegian Pearl in the first 2 weeks of October 2022. Boston to Quebec, 1 week. Quebec back to Boston, week 2. Awesome. That's going to be a great cruise, man. That's fantastic. Oh, those are awesome. Sharon, Nathan, the 31st birthday is a big one in our house because Tom Seaver wore number 41. Alan James, Allure of the Seas and the Edge has been on St. Thomas. We have had 4 calls so far. It's a very welcome sight. I hope your next cruise includes the Virgin Islands. We are ready to welcome you all. Beautiful, Alan James. Nice for that. Nice of you to let us know. Fantastic. Nikki, hiya, Bruce and TWB family. Roger and I are booked on a Rhone River cruise, Viking Beauty, in October 2021. This is going to be so nice. Nikki, that is going to be a great cruise. I am sure you're going to love it. Fantastic. Sharon, KJ, Jamie, the Breakaway is a gorgeous ship. Gorgeous. Bridget, January 2022 on Viking, a Northern Lights cruise. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Brittany Anderson is here. Travel Adventures. How you doing, Brittany? Hi, Bruce and all. I decided to watch you on my channel that has 8 videos up on it. Right on. Brittany Anderson, Travel Adventures. Check her out. Rocky, Kevin Chapman. I finished number 4 today, and I enjoyed it very much. Almost as much as I did number 3. Books. Todd Irby, NCL Jewel, 12-12-12. to 12-24-12. The Panama Canal along the Mexican Riviera, disembark San Diego. Todd, that is going to be a nice cruise. Gonna be nice on the NCL Jewel. Kevin, thanks, Rocky. Glad to hear. I'll look for your review. Right on SLGC. Sharon, Rocky Grasso, love you. Sharon, traveling with Bruce. Think about being in Las Vegas January the 8th. Dinner's on us if you do. Thank you. We'll see. Ms. M, Kelowna area needs it badly. Oh, you guys need rain in Kelowna. Oh, and Kamloops needs rain. Vernon needs rain. The interior of British Columbia needs rain badly and is in a drought scenario. Hopefully, we are breaking out tonight, some of this stuff, and we're crossing our fingers. Oh, we hope it is widespread. Ken, hi, Rose, going on breakaway in November from New York City to New Orleans. Nice. The Big Easy. Amicus, thumbs ups for you, Bruce. That car guy, it will literally be traveling Bruce. It'll be traveling Bruce. It's true, Bruce traveling. Ms. M, thumbs ups have been given. Oh, thank you guys so much for these thumbs ups for our show, our channel. We really do appreciate it. Let me see, how are we doing for the thumbs up? See if I can find out here. I might be able to find the connection to my show. Here it is right here. 61 people.
I am so excited to have a new vehicle. That was so convenient to buy.
I even have commercials on my own channel to show you how I make money for myself. This is such a scam. I get to watch myself get commercials to myself, even though I'm on the air. It's incredible. There I am right there talking, and yeah, I look pretty good. That's a nice shirt I got on there. We have 59 thumbs ups right now. Thank you, everybody, for helping me out already with 59. We're over halfway there. This is awesome stuff. Nikki, Bridget, we're on that cruise in February 2022. We're on the Viking Venus. Oh, nice. Sharon, traveling with Bruce sponsor members should get early notice of your travel plans. Well, we'll do what we can. Nikki, Sharon loved your pictures from Arlington. Took our 3 boys to baseball games around the country in the 90s. 41 thumbs ups and a Tom Seaver number. See, that was a few minutes ago because I'm behind in comments here. That is awesome. Leaving on the MSC Davina October the 10th, says Marie. Way to go, Marie Thompson. Have a great cruise. Let us know how it goes. Sharon, Nikki, that sounds like so much fun. It took us 3 tries to get a baseball fan. Where on the island are you is what Sharon is asking. Well, Jeannie, 6 years ago today, we were on the Ruby Princess heading to Alaska. Our second cruise to Alaska, 2020, canceled. Third cruise to Alaska, 2021, canceled. Book our 4th cruise to Alaska, July 2022, pending. Oh, let's hope for the best. MG, it's $4.49 here for Southern California for gas. Oh, it's expensive. Sylvia, you better have your house staged for selling your house. Sharon, traveling with Bruce, how many years have you been in the house? 5 years. 16 to now. Yeah, 5 years. Ms. M, are you leaving for Alaska out of Seattle? I'll be on the NCL Encore July 24. And Annie Mon, no chance of a cruise from or in Australia. Our cruise ships have left Singapore for the Mediterranean. So far away. No cruising in Australia, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. That's true. 46 thumbs up, 54 to go. We can't fly interstate or overseas. Heck, we can't even leave Sydney, Australia. Tracy, Independence 8/29/2021. Our next cruise. Sandy, hi Sandy, hi Bruce, and everyone. I just finished the locker move to Red Cliff, Alberta. Just finished the locker move. I'll be flying to Calgary in a couple of weeks, going to live in Red Cliff with my granddaughter and granddaughters raining. Very interesting. Welcome. 51 thumbs up. We're halfway there. Sandy, raining here in Richmond, BC. Terry, there are 5 cruise tubers with over 100,000 subs. Let's get Bruce up there. Q plus 2020 moved Mardi Gras out till the end of 2022 in hopes that the COVID vax stuff is over by then. Right on, Q plus. Sharon, 60 to go, 40 to go. Brittany, 5 of 8 of the videos on this channel were filmed in Orlando, but not all of them are Disney related. Only half of them are Disney. I might have 9 videos come to think about it. We got to check Brittany's channel out. Got to count her videos for her. Short attention span. Hi, Bruce. A friend of ours has got a job at the Labatt's plant in Creston. Oh, you're talking about Kokanee Springs Brewery over here. Is your place still on the market? We just listed it today. How about that? Paul, hey, Bruce, sailing Alaska on September the 7th on the Miracle, the Carnival Miracle. Sailing Alaska on September 7th on the Carnival Miracle. What have you heard, if anything, on COVID and the Alaska schedules? Love your channel. Thanks. Thank you, Paul. Nothing bad. Nothing different. It's just that there's a certain number of ships going to Alaska, not many. And I hope that yours is going to be a good one. Let's hope for the best. KJ, Jamie, I love the fact that the mug over your left shoulder decided to wear the same shirt as you today. Oh, this one right here. This one, yeah. This is the first logo we ever designed for this channel. First ever logo. And I have this logo on a white shirt and on a black hoodie, I think, and now I have this cream shirt that I just got. And of course, we have mugs and all kinds of stuff. This is a very popular logo. Jeannie, Ms. M out of Vancouver. Very interesting. Out of Vancouver, right now. Welcome one, welcome all. Now, the news of the day. Let me give you some cruise news. What I have today is there's a bacon crisis. Yes, I'm talking bacon crisis at Carnival. Apparently, Carnival fleet-wide are limiting bacon availability on their buffets to every second day. This is a crisis in the making happening right now. A bacon shortage at Carnival. No matter where the ship is leaving from, you can only get bacon every second day at the buffet on Carnival cruise ships. I'm not making this stuff up. This is real news. Apparently, pork sausages are okay. Ham is okay. Pork tenderloin's all right. But apparently the bacon situation, critical. And only every second day can you get bacon on Carnival ships. Until further notice. I have not heard that from Royal Caribbean. I've not heard that from Norwegian or Viking or anybody else. And that's something, a bacon shortage on Carnival. I mean, is the world coming to an end? Yes, it is. Unbelievable. Everything tastes better with bacon. We know that. We know that. Royal Caribbean announced just yesterday or today the beginning of construction of their $125 million brand new cruise terminal in Galveston, Texas. This was supposed to have been built starting a year and a half ago, but it's been held up, obviously, because of COVID. But they are now beginning the $125 million cruise terminal in Galveston for Royal Caribbean. She will be large enough to handle all Royal Caribbean's ships, including the Oasis class ships. So Galveston will have, I thought the Allure of the Seas was supposed to be using Galveston like a year ago. So going forward, once this terminal is up and running, you will see from time to time an Oasis class size ship and others using the terminal in Galveston. 125 million bucks. Fall of 2022 is the expected completion date of that terminal. Fantastic. Other news, Disney, the Disney Fantasy cruise ship unexpectedly canceled. Something like 5 or 6 week-long cruises have been canceled. And the first of those cruises has been totally taken off the schedule. And now they have replaced the remaining 4 or 5 one-week cruises with a series of 4-day cruises instead. And it looks like what's happening is you'll get on the Fantasy the first day, be at sea overnight. The next morning you'll arrive at Castaway Cay. That's day 2. Then you'll go out to sea at the end of the day, hit the slot machines, whatever. Do they have slot machines on Carnival, on Disney ships? I think they do. I can't remember. And then you come back into a port for day 3, Castaway Cay, a second day. And then you leave Castaway Cay at the end of the night, and you're in the sea. And then the next morning you wake up and your cruise is over. 4-night cruise. That is what they have done with, I think, 4 or 5 of these. No explanation. No other ports of call. Just Castaway Cay. That's it. So it's from Florida, where you are going to be tested, of course, and make sure you've got your vaccinations and you're negative. Onto the ship, Castaway Cay, ship, sea, Castaway Cay, back to port. That's your cruise. They're offering all kinds of deals, enhanced credits if you cancel, enhanced credits if you take the cruise, but apparently you can't transfer credits to the new Wonder. Is that the new ship they're building right now? That one, you can only use cash to book, apparently, as far as I know. Anyway, that's what I heard on Disney today. Short attention span. They should grab some pea meal bacon. It's the best. Colleen, no casino on Disney. No casino on Disney. Brittany, no casinos on Disney. There you go. Okay. So, but they have to get off the land. They have to get out to sea and then come back in the next day. And I guess weather permitting, would be another thing. They're not going to stay on the island and tie up, because if the next morning they wake up and there's rough seas, they may not be able to leave the dock or the pier or whatever the issues are, so they're better off in the water, and then they can handle, where to go with the ship in case of weather and whatever have you. So that makes sense. All right. Tracy says, yes, Colleen, new Disney ship is the Wish. That's the one. Tracy says, yes. MG, stay away from all cruises until it's safe. Brittany, with Wish is a new Disney cruise ship. Thank you, everybody, for that info. I know where to turn for Disney info for sure. The only other news I have for you is that I did a video, I think it might have been last night, I put a video up where Norwegian has launched a brand new ship there, the Norwegian Prima. Here's a picture of her right here. The Norwegian Prima is now out of dry dock in Italy. It is floating. For the first time, she is floating. And they filled the dry dock with water, and then they pulled her out of there. And now she's going to be fitted out. It's a year away. This ship is still a year away from sailing with paying passengers, but they are quickly working this ship to finish in completion for August of next year. This is the first of the 6, I believe, Leonardo class ships that are being built for Norwegian. And this is one of the photos here. Here's another photo. It's a computer generated photo of one of the deck areas of this ship. This is a lot different than the Bliss or the Jade or the Epic or some of the other ships. This is a complete departure. And they will have the Haven Club on this ship here. So there will be exclusive areas on this ship only for Haven passengers. Here's another shot of a nice little area outside. You can just see, they give you the vibe of what this looks like at sunset in the evening as well. This would be kind of nice thing to visit. Here's a restaurant shot that we get to look at. Again, this is one of these computer-generated shots of the ship, of what the interior is going to look like. Pretty spectacular, I would have to say, to quote the Tom Hanks character in Larry Crown. Spectacular looking ship. I'm quite looking forward to this vessel when she's up and running eventually. Here's a shot here. Let's see if I can get this one working for you. Let me see if this one works. 1 minute here. Pop it up right there. We'll let go. There it is. You can see the nose, the hull of the ship. You notice how blunt it is with those thrusters down there. Kind of an interesting look to this cruise ship, I would say. Again, they're all going to look like this when said and done. I think here's another shot. I might be able to get you this one. See if I can get this to work or not. Hang on one moment. I used these shots inside my video yesterday. There you go. You can kind of see me here. Hi there. There you go. So you take a look at that right there. Look at how blunt the nose is there. Normally they have those bulbous things sticking out, for about 20 feet or so, but not on this ship. The entire hull is a bulbous hull. Very interesting. You see the thrusters there. Pretty huge looking thrusters. Anyway, there you go. This is the ship. Norwegian Prima coming out of dry dock in Italy. Check out the video when you get a chance on my channel. If you like that video, do me a favor. Go over to that video. Check it out later today. Like it, give it a thumbs up, because that video will get a little momentum. It's not very many watching. How many people are watching the video? I guess they're not aware that I put the video up, I guess. Or the Prima is just not getting a lot of traction. But if you folks check it out and hit the thumbs up button, maybe that video will pick up a little bit of steam and I'll get some traction. Loretta, thank you from being here from Oregon. Welcome to the channel tonight. Amy's here. Hi, Amy. Good luck with the sale of your house. I'm going on Carnival Breeze, August 30. 2 weeks to go. Can't wait. Oh, that's going to be great. KJ, Jamie, looks like the Leo class is going to be more adult-friendly, less kid-friendly. Yeah, there are no go-karts. No go-karts on that one. As a matter of fact, I might have one more photo I can show you. Let me just double-check this here. Hang on. Just bear with me here while I dig this up here. I've just got to kind of go through here. Let's see. Where is that shot that I was looking for? Here's a shot here. This is kind of from the back of the ship. Again, this is computer generated. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. Notice at the back of the ship, it's kind of layered. There's different layers of the back there. And notice how the accommodations on the back of the ship are kind of rounded. So instead of being, just kind of a flat back end, you've got a rounded look. So different balconies have different views and you don't see your neighbors, kind of thing. Isn't that kind of cool? I like that. No go-karts on the top of that cruise ship, so forget about a whole bunch of kids on this. This is more adult-oriented. And something tells me the very top level of this ship is a good chunk of the top of that ship will probably be all for Haven Club members. That might be interesting. Where the pools are on the side of the ship, they're more on the side, and then that one on the back there. I'm not sure if that back pool is Haven Club only. Not 100% sure, but it sure looks neat, doesn't it? It does look kind of cool. We'll follow this, and I know some of you are booking on this cruise ship. You have to let me know. I'm not sure if I'll be on that ship before you guys are, because I'm not booked on it, but you never know. I might get a call from a travel agent says, "Hey, there's a cancellation. I got an opening on that ship. You want in?" We'll see what happens. We have 73 thumbs ups right now. We only need 27 more to hit 100. If you can find it in your heart to hit the thumbs up button for this channel right now, hit that thumbs up button. Get us to 100 thumbs ups as soon as possible. That would be terrific. I would love that. I'm not concerned about the bacon, Bruce. Amy's saying, not concerned about the lack of bacon on Carnival. It's okay. I can live without the bacon. I'm thinking when you go on a cruise ship, why would you want to eat bacon? Wouldn't you want to be eating, a prime rib and lobster and scallops and the higher end cuts? Wouldn't that be what you're after? I would think that car got looking at Disney Cruises, $2,168 for a 5-day cruise from Miami. The word I'm looking for is yikes. 500 plus a night. Yeah, man, we're talking high prices here. KJ, Leo class may be NCL's way of competing with Virgin. Well, yeah, I don't think they're adult only though, but yeah, kind of that. KJ, you might have a point there that they're kind of going upscale. Not so much, not so kid friendly on that ship. You might need to stick to the Bliss with the go karts and all the water rides and stuff. Yeah. Lance, g'day, Bruce from Sydney in Aussie land. I'm assuming you're still locked up. You're still restricted movement because I know they're desperately fighting this variant of the virus in Australia, trying to control it. Lance, I just sure hope it works out for you down there. Ms. M, what about these 6 people left on the dock in Seattle? Royal Caribbean said no vaccine, you can't come. I think that was a surprise for them, but I'm not sure if this was a surprise to everybody else. I had a suspicion that Royal Caribbean had been saying to all their passengers, hey, if you're thinking of getting on the ship here in Seattle with us or any of our ship, you better be fully vaccinated. Don't even bother coming. I kind of wonder about that. I don't know. That was surprising. Lance, yep, lockdown. We're in lockdown in Sydney. Melbourne too, I believe. Probably the whole country on a lockdown. I tell you, that's the way to tackle it. I know that the casualty counts and the numbers of people who've caught the virus in Australia is very, very low. Same in New Zealand, very low. I commend you because in North America, it is crazy. The USA, it is wild, just wild. Stephen, bacon wrapped lobster bites or bacon wrapped steak fillet. Now you are talking. Because I know I remember as a kid, this is a story going back to about 1963. I remember my mom and dad had a get together at their house in Bay Ridges, Ontario. My father was a traveling salesman selling musical instruments on the road, and we had like one of these neighborhood mums and dads coming over on a Saturday night at our house, and I think it was like once a month, one of the families on our block would have a get together for the adults. But in 1963, this is showing you how things have changed. 1963, my father would be dressed up in a suit and tie in his house. My mother had on one of her nicest dresses and shoes and made up to the nines with the Chanel number 5. And the house was impeccable. And we kids were supposed to be in bed by 8 o'clock. And the adults were coming over around 7 or 8 o'clock and stay until 1 or 2 in the morning. And they were down in the basement. They set up the basement for a party room. And my mom and dad were preparing finger food to have for the night. And of course, in those days, in '63, you really didn't cater stuff like this. You made your own. And I guess my parents had been to one of the neighborhood homes already, or it might have been my father's uncle had told him one of the great finger foods to have when you have guests over is you take hot dogs and you cut the hot dog into 3 pieces into thirds, and then you wrap bacon around the hot dog and put a toothpick through it, and then you stand them up on the end and you put them in like a baking sheet kind of thing, and you put them into an oven and you oven them up. You bake them up, and you got these hot dogs on toothpicks, bacon wrapped hot dogs on toothpicks. And I guess my dad bought a couple of packages of these hot dogs and prepped them up all Saturday afternoon. He's prepping them up. And then by the time Saturday night rolled around, they were in the oven as guests were arriving. They were in the oven, and you could smell the hot dog and bacon throughout the house, and everyone was going, that smells good. And 1963, this is a big deal. This is a big hit. It was the latest, hottest trend at the time. And of course, they had chips and dip and all kinds of other snacks and stuff. But that I remember that bacon. When you say bacon wrapped something, I'm thinking bacon wrapped wieners. And we as kids were allowed to have a couple. My sister and I were allowed to have a couple of these, and then it was bedtime. So that was pretty cool. We cannot cross borders either, says Lance Ross. That's right, we can't either. Sharon, I'm shocked that insurance companies aren't penalizing customers who aren't vaccinated. The cost of COVID hospitalizations are immense. I bet you they're denied. They're denied coverage. Short attention span. I've seen a few of the vlogs about Scarlet Lady. Still not impressed. Have you seen any? I was watching our good friend Emma. She's been posting a bunch of Instagram images, comments. She was on the Scarlet Lady this past weekend and just got off the ship. And I'm sure she's putting a video out by now. By now or tomorrow, she'll have one up already, talking about it. And she had mixed feelings about it. She generally enjoyed it. She enjoyed the food immensely. She still commented how small the pool was. But she was just on like a weekend cruise only out of Southampton, only for UK passengers. I don't know what the capacity of the ship was, how many people were on board. I wouldn't be surprised if there were only 1,000 people out of 2,500 max, maybe. But we'll hear more about that. Lance, Delta is terrible. This Delta virus is awful. Vimo, hiya, Bruce. Just stopped by to say hi and give the thumbs up to you. Way to keep it real. Thank you so much. I remember Chanel number 5. That's a very distinctive set. I can tell you, I remember my mother and father telling us, we're going to go see the so-and-sos in St. Catharines, Ontario. And what would that mean for my sister and I? That would mean we would be in the back seat of a Volkswagen squareback station wagon with mom and dad dressed up to the nines, and my mother wearing her best dresses and having Chanel number 5 all over her. And we would be in this Volkswagen squareback. I would have to be wearing a jacket, a tie, and a white shirt. And my sister would be in her Sunday best dress to go visit these folks on a Sunday for like 4 or 5 hours. We hated it. We would just hate it because we would be stuck in this tiny little Volkswagen with just ventilation. I mean, no air conditioning, no climate control. And we were just dying from my mother's overpowering Chanel number 5 odor. And my father and mother were smokers in those days. And so they would crack the window maybe 1/8 of an inch to smoke. And we'd be in the back just going, the Chanel number 5 and cigarette smoke. So these adults could get together and talk adult talk, which I understand now. But as an 8-year-old or 10-year-old, we were dying back then. We hated it. Oh, gosh. Didn't like it. Have a great show, Bruce. Catch you later at work. Thank you, man. 80 thumbs ups, 20 to go. Thank you, guys, for these thumbs ups. Keep them coming in. Help us out. That car guy, I saw something where the Astoria was bought by someone and going to cruise again. There is some talk about that. KJ, check out the vlogger Cruising as Crew. She is great insight for the Scarlet Lady. There you go. I don't know about the Astoria. I'm not sure what the dealio is. Was that picked up by? Wasn't there a group that bought the entire cruise line? The line that I think it was Azamara line that Royal Caribbean was offloading, and then they picked up this ship additionally and were adding it to the. Was that the story? Does anyone know that? We'll see what that's all about. But there have been changes, haven't there? There have been major changes in the cruise business since last year, beginning of the year. Oh, remember those childhood memories when you used to have to travel as a kid with your mom and dad? Oh gosh, we hated it. We'd ask them, "Well, do they have any kids?" We're going to the so and so's, and we don't know who these people are, and they don't have children. So we're expected to go with our parents to this house, and for like 4 or 5 hours, they're gonna do adult things and talk and stuff, and we as kids are supposed to sit on the couch and shut the hell up. And I got a tie on. I got a jacket on, and I'm 8. The hell on earth. Pure hell on earth. Do they have any kids that we can play with? Do they know? What are we gonna do? What's up for us? No, come on over with the kids. Oh yeah, bring the kids with you. Yeah, they can sit in the rec room and watch TV, but got to keep that tie and jacket on. Oh no, that wouldn't be fun. Those weren't fun. Those weren't fun. Bruce, try traveling in the Plymouth Valiant from Boston to Minneapolis. Oh gosh, no. Torture, 85 thumbs up, 15 to go. Thank you, everybody. That car guy, well, CMV had it for a bit. Edward, should we get insurance on top of Celebrity Cruises insurance, dual insurance? Well, as long as you have enough coverage, you'll be all right. You might want to check out, if you're a member of the American Automobile Association, you might want to find out travel insurance through those guys. You might be able to get an annual policy along with your membership. You might get something that covers you, medically and cancellation insurance and baggage loss, and check it out. Otherwise, you might have to look at talking to your insurance agent that you use now for home insurance as an override, like an overrider, get an additional rider on your home insurance as part of travel insurance. Maybe an override on life insurance. There might be a way for your agent to shop around and find something for you. You might find something that's very affordable on an annual basis that really covers you nicely. Amicus, Bruce, are you going to grow your hair out and become a hippie making your own sesame seed oil now that you're going to be a nomad traveler? I was wondering if maybe what I should try and do is what Tom Hanks did when he did that movie Castaway. He was that clean-cut employee for FedEx, and then he ended up on this island and he let himself go because he had to. And then after 4 years, he had that long hair and a long beard, and he had lost the tummy. That might work for me. This might be the thing for me to get that the 20-year-old look again. Where I have the stick, and I'll have that diaper thing around my midsection. That's all I'm going to be wearing, whatever that's called, loincloth. Is that what I'll just have a loincloth look, and I'll walk around with bare feet or just bare feet in those leather sandals that, you wore 2,000 years ago. Maybe that is the look for me. Maybe that is the way forward for me. One last kick at the youth can, what do you think? Wouldn't that be great for views? I'd have a volleyball, name him Wilson, and Jen and I will travel as nomads, and she'll film me. That'd be pretty cool. What do you think? We'll see how that goes. Great ideas. There was no great ideas, Bruce. Chanel number 5 was a clue in The Last of Sheila, 1973 murder mystery on a yacht. Ian McShane, Diane Cannon, Richard Benjamin, James Coburn, and others were in it. Sounds neat. Sharon, 90 thumbs ups, Bruce. You only need 10 more, and you've got 100 thumbs ups. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody. Abacus. And Carrie's an abacus, or you could just do the coast-to-coast run in Forrest Gump. Now, you see, Tom had something going on, didn't he? He had this look in 2 movies where he's looking at the coast, he's doing the Castaway look, and then he's doing the Forrest Gump, letting everything grow out and just jog. I could run across the country and have Jen film it, you see. And now, there you have the Forrest Gump thing. Man, you guys have got ideas. Stay as far as you can from AAA, says MG. Expat Grandma Marie. Good evening, everybody. How you doing, Expat Grandma? Nice to have you here. Kirk, Bruce the hippie, thumbs ups. I'm in for it. Bruce, I'm in. You got it, man. You got the look. You got the style. You can play that great music in the background, as you were jogging across the country. I was running. That would be great. Oh man, I would be so good for my flexors and I'm not for sure about my knees, but I might lose some tonnage in the midsection, which makes it easier to run. And the easier it is to run, the further you can go. I mean, hey, I felt like running. Maybe that could be it. I could just start running, and Jen could try to find me. Well, anything for the channel to help with the ratings of this channel. I mean, I don't want to bore you guys just traveling in, in a car and whatever. Hey, good evening from California. Cruisiosity. Welcome from California, one of my favorite states in all the world. Hey, guys, I'm trying to come up with ideas here for rating ideas. This could be cool. Of course, if I have a spear, and I'm in the Mississippi River, or I'm in one of those tributaries trying to spear myself a bass or something, or a pike. I don't know. JK, your running theme song could be the theme song from Chariots of Fire. How about that? Eh? Oh, I let the hair grow and the beard grow, and you go, is that really him? Is that really Uncle Bruce? He's really gone downhill. I got to tell you, Bruce, the aging process is not friendly for distance running. You see, Sharon, you're breaking my spirit here. Yeah, you're probably right, though. Don't forget the impression donations. Oh my God. I don't know the running. I kind of wonder though if I'm just spearing fish. KJ Jamie by Vangalay. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just wonder how this is going to go. Are we going to hit 100 thumbs ups on this show? Is it happening? I see 93 thumbs ups right now on this telecast from you wonderful, wonderful people. There are 90 of you here. 90. I know some of you joined in the last little while. If you're able to give me a thumbs up, we're only 7 away from 100 thumbs ups. 7 away. If that's possible, are there 7 of you out there that could find it in your heart, an idea, the ability to hit the thumbs up button and get me to 100 thumbs up? That would be so cool. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. That would be great. Let's check out the comments here. Where was I? Hey, ask Jen for recipes for the night. Winner chicken dinner. There you go. There's something. And then Mrs. M, we used to have to pump heating oil into the diesel Mercedes at my aunt's house. Gosh. Oh, that's going back a ways. Oh my goodness, that's going back a ways. Listen, Bruce, if you're in the Big Apple, you can visit. We have lots of caffeine-free Diet Coke. You can always visit here. Oh, thank you, Kirk, for that. Nice to know. If a guy shows up at your door and he's got long hair and he's got the long beard, and he's kind of skinny looking and he's holding a spearfish, a spear for spearing fish, don't be alarmed. It could be your buddy from TWB after years of being on the road, just coming by, saying, "Hey, man, I just need a place to hang out. Do you have fire? Can you light a fire? Because I have no way to light a fire, man. I've been eating raw fish for years. Can you help a guy out? I don't think I want to do that routine with what Tom Hanks did. Sharon, you got 97 thumbs up. You're only 3 away now. This is great. Will Kirk have bagels as well? That's the key. Are you going to have sesame seed bagels lying around? That might get me over there. Jeff, I read the other day that Art Garfunkel became an extreme walker. He has crossed the U.S. and Asia. Wow, that would be something. Kirk, it might be my landlord. That's true. Sharon, Vimo, New York City has the best bagels. The best bagels are in New York City. There you have it. I got to come to New York. I mean, how can I not go to New York and think I've had the best bagel I'm going to have if I haven't? Yeah, man, I got to go to New York. I've been to New York City a few times, but I do not recall having the best bagel New York has to offer. The question is, where in New York do I go for the best bagel New York has to offer? That is the question. That might take a little while to figure out. We have 100 thumbs up, says Sharon. 100. Vimo says, you got 100, Bruce. You got 100. Look at that. 101 now. We have 101 thumbs ups for this show because of you wonderful people out there. Thank you so much for helping us get to triple digits tonight. That is awful nice. I will cheers to you all from around the world for helping us get to 100 thumbs ups. That is awful kind. Beautiful stuff. KJ Jamie, challenge for you. Start with a paper clip and barter your way to a free cruise as you move across the country. See, just trade it up and keep bartering your way until you get a free cruise. Edward, vacation memory, family driving over Big Bridge. We were asked, are you American? And we said, yes. Crazy. 1975. Curiosity. No, don't ask that. You're going to get the boroughs fighting each other over bagel rights. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to hit all the boroughs too. Oh, this is going to be a big job to figure this out. Edward, we were in Canada. We went over the bridge. Next thing you know, we're in Canada. We're American. Yay. It's like asking who has the best cheesecake Who's got the best cheesesteak in Philly? I mean, who has the best cheesesteak in Philly? Amicus, in your best Seinfeld, can you rant about China tomorrow morning? I don't know. I got to be careful how I rant, because I get people upset at me when I rant about the wrong topics. It's not easy ranting. It's not easy being a ranter. I do the best I can with what I have. We have fun during the first hour of the show, or at least I seem to have fun during the first hour of my rant for my show in the morning. Sharon, curiosity, Jim's next question. What's the next question, please? Vimo, someone should ask Cuomo, where are the best bagels? Edward, best cheesecake is Junior's of New York City. That's the best cheesecake right there. I tell you, I'm not a cheesecake aficionado, and I'm not a lover of cheesecake like in a big way. But I like it occasionally. Love a bagel though, for sure. Curiosity, Vimo, laughing out loud. Coupon therapy, first ever book for next year. Praying it all goes well. Let's hope so. Let's hope your cruise comes off without a hitch and it all works out for you and it's a good time. We'll find out when it happens. We'll see. Jen and I are going to be nomads starting next month sometime, and we're going to be on the road. We're going to see what happens here. We may be in a town near you. You got to tell us where to get the best pizza, where to get the best bagel, where do we get the best apple pie, where can we get the best ice cream, where can we get the best food, something, because we love food. Where can we get the best pastrami and rye? Where can we get the best latkes? And all the other good foods out there. I mean, where do we go? We're going to have fun here. And then there are the pizza debates. That's right. There's the pizza debates. Amicus, as Seinfeld, what's the deal with China? What's the deal? What's the deal with China? Yeah, what's the deal with China? Well, we'll see what happens. Where do we go for the best? Where do you get the best barbecue in Kansas City? Where do you get the best barbecue in Dallas? Where do you get the best steak in Texas? Where are you going to go to those? We got things to figure out. There's traveling we got to do, and you guys are going to have to help us do it. Kevin makes the best latkes. Now we're talking. Curiosity. Here's a serious question, unfortunately. I'm seeing more and more vloggers throwing shade on Carnival. Any thoughts on how they are handling COVID versus the rest of the cruise lines? They were the last ones to kind of get started with cruising back in the USA. I know that Royal Caribbean got into it, and Celebrity was into it. Of course, same cruise line. And then we heard Norwegian arguing with Florida, still battling in court with Florida. It's ridiculous. And now Carnival's just kind of getting things going here, and the Mardi Gras got going, and people caught COVID on the Mardi Gras, including Barrow DJ. They caught COVID. They were vaccinated. They caught COVID on the unbelievable. So I don't know. Linda, question: what are you traveling and living in? If you're going to be nomads, what's the dealio here? Well, we hope to drive across the border from Canada to America in October, late October. That's we're crossing our fingers for that. Now we'll find out in a couple of days whether the border opens up in August. August 21 is the date of the latest shutdown. We'll find out after August 21 if the U.S. border is open or not. If not, when? If not at all, we'll find out. If we cannot drive across the U.S. border, we'll probably fly across the U.S. border. But when we do that, we'll land in Phoenix or somewhere in L.A. We'll need to rent a car. And we'll have to figure out before we go, where do we rent a car from for the most reasonable price? So that will tell us where we fly to. So we might fly to Phoenix and rent a car from there. We might fly to Ontario, rent a car from there. Might fly to LAX, rent a car from there. We don't know. We might end up in Vegas from it. That will determine a lot. So now we're in a vehicle. Okay, so the thinking is when we get there, we're in a vehicle, and now we are looking for Airbnbs, hotels, rent a furnished apartment, a condo. That's all up in the air. This will all be determined. Then there's the odd cruise we throw in the middle of all this. We're 2 weeks in a hotel, in a cruise for a week, a land for a week, on another cruise for a week, and then we're on land for a week here, 2 weeks there, a month there. We're everywhere. I don't know. We'll let you know when we know. Best pizza around Phoenix is the Mellow Mushroom. Sheila, best cheesecake is mine. Laughing out loud. Curiosity, if you're going to be a nomadic hippie, you need a VW bus completely outfitted. Well, that's easier said than done. Or maybe as John Wayne, maybe you can do the show tomorrow as John Wayne. Bruce. Sharon, Kevin is actually going to be in Las Vegas for the World Series of Poker for the last week of October. If you find yourself there at that time, catch up with him. There you go. We have 106 thumbs ups for this telecast. That is awesome stuff. He is skipping town. Be grateful, people. Be careful. He's skipping town. Linda, have you considered motorhome, RV, etc.? Yes, we have. We've considered all kinds of ideas. Car rentals are getting ridiculously expensive, says Short Attention Span. Vimo, best cheesecake is from Jack in the Box. I'm being serious. Jack in the Box. See, there you go. I know that Costco has from time to time had good cheesecake over the years, but then again, my tastes for cheesecake are not a connoisseur level. So, pardon moi for that. Yeah, we don't know. We've looked into the idea of, well, should we get an RV? We could RV across America, but there's a limited time frame, you see. We can't be in America for more than a certain number of months, and then we run into immigration issues and all that. So we have to go down to Mexico, or we have to drive back to Canada. If we have an RV, we're not sure if we want to do that. And we might want to RV a little bit, not full-time forever. So do we rent one? Well, if you rent one, you might pay through the nose and all kinds of logistics. So we're not so sure about the RV thing. I fantasize about it all the time. I do, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. So for the first 6 months or a year, we'll figure out maybe a combination of an Airbnb rental for a month, maybe a hotel for a week here and a hotel for a week there, and then a cruise or a back-to-back cruise, or we don't know. We'll see how this all kind of works out. MSC Mirabilia had really good cheesecake. There you go. Cruise ships usually have pretty good desserts, pretty good food, good desserts. Yes, indeed. There's something about the sea air and those desserts that just make you go yummy, yummy in my tummy. Oh, indeed. It's all good stuff. Folks, we now have 107 thumbs ups, and I cannot thank you enough for this support of this channel. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here tonight and hanging out with me. Do appreciate it. I want to remind you that I will be on this channel Friday night at 7 o'clock. If you're a member of this channel, if you become a member between now and Friday night at 7 o'clock, you are welcome to join us for live trivia, 7 o'clock Friday nights Eastern Time. It's a dual live telecast with the members of Stock Markets with Bruce. We have those members of that channel, plus the members of this channel, coming together for a dual live trivia telecast, 7 o'clock Friday nights. Come on in and have fun with us. We have a good time every Friday night. It's always a good crowd, and we enjoy those questions. Thank you, all of you, for being with me tonight. Thank you for hanging out with yours truly here this evening. Bruce, do you like hot wings? No, I do not. I like teriyaki chicken wings and garlic chicken wings, but not hot wings. I'm not into that. But thank you for joining me tonight for this show, the big show, Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Appreciate all of you who have come in here from this channel, the other channel, and from wherever you are. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Check out my other videos. We made a couple in the last couple of weeks, and if you like that NCL Prima video, give it a thumbs up, please. I hope you do, and thank you for that. 2 great shows tonight, Bruce. Thank you, Kirk. Sharon, the 2 channels on Fridays are like hot dogs and cats living together. It's true. It's different kinds of people, but we are having a good time over there. This is the best time to get into cruise stocks. Don't listen to Bruce. Bruce is not a fan of cruise stocks right now, but it's okay. IMG Toe, you have your opinion. I have mine. It's all good. No problem at all. Join me tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I will be live on Stock Markets with Bruce. We'll be covering the markets in plain English. And also, if you get a chance, go to my new website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Check it out. We now have uploaded 8 individual classes, lessons on how to be a smarter investor over there. And if you want to become a better investor, check out one of those classes, see if you like it. There's 8 to choose from. Check them out. Let's see what happens. Linda, I will be willing to bet, I'm from Nevada, remember, that there's someone in your membership who owns a motorhome you could rent on an as-needed basis between your mandated returns to Canada. You never know. I've never put that word out, but one never can tell. Amicus, thumbs up, Bruce. As Sharon, hasta mañana, Bruce. See you, the rest of you on Friday. You got it, Sharon. I look forward to seeing you. Great as always. Keep it real, Bruce. Thank you, Vimo. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for the kind words and for being part of this telecast. Love you guys. Have a great rest of the week. See you tomorrow. See you Friday. See you next Monday. But we'll see you. Take care of yourselves. Get your vaccine shots and stay healthy for me. We'll see you real soon. Thank you from those of you from around the world who watch me. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you. Amicus, maybe Jared Lewis. Hey, so Bruce, I'd literally like to owe him and Jen an envelope that one of his meet and greets. I don't know what this means. Free Thinker. Good night, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Free Thinker Mick Jones. Have a good night to yourself. All of you out there, have a pleasant evening. We'll see you next week at this time. Friday night at 7 for trivia, or tomorrow morning at 8:30, or tomorrow in the afternoon at 3 Eastern for my 2 live shows on Stock Markets with Bruce. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now from Creston. We'll see